Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. I feel I'm in a bit of a rush today. I'm sorry everyone if I haven't properly said hello to you. Hello Reese, hello Lady Mappy, thank you both for showing up. Thank you Reese for subscribing, and now you get your Robin Hood hat. Thank you very much Elana Ray, the gaming cat, who drew all my sub badges for free without even being asked. Song's over. Game time! We're playing the Coma 2. Let's see what bonuses I got. Did I get any more? I think that one's new. Yeah, because I used the caltrops last time. That's right. And there you go. That's some new concept art that I got. That guy's awful. Played a trick on me. It didn't tell me what it was. Oh, I don't like doing that. I was worried I was gonna delete my main game, and then I'd have to begin anew. I wouldn't. I'd just cry. What happened last time? We've made ourselves to the subway station, and we have to find a pass to the hospital. And I have been standing on this platform for about a week. No subway train has arrived. What kind of British rail nonsense is this? It's like I'm back home. By which I mean I am home. It's fine. Right, what are my buttons again? Dodge. Run. Objectives. Ride the train to Sehwa Hospital and inspect the alarm. There you go. Right, what's my map button? That's my map button. So it looks like I need to go down and back up again. Alright. I require a keycard. Okay. Alright, that one's hide. Alright. Why would you hide in an open elevator shaft? That seems really quite dangerous. Oh, I know what I can do. I think. Oh, yeah, that's right. I came down here. And then I got attacked by Dark Song. And I had to run. I really like this ambience. It's pretty good. Let's eat that.
There were fire in the train. Please evacuate the train.
This is particularly creepy ambience. I like it. I don't want that. Unless, what's in here? Money is in here. Was there another one? There was not. Oh, I also got these things. These, like mystical matches. So when we find a crate like this one, covered in grasping hands, you have to use the mystical matches, which makes the hands go away. I'm gonna take...
There was a fire in the train.
I'm gonna leave it. Because it's either 2 lots of 1,000 or 1 lot of 2,000, and then I get my health back. So it looks like the station officer was trying to help people out. Huh? There's something shiny on his vest. AHU facility keycard. Alright, cool. That little station jingle was super cute. I really, really like it. Now, can I just get out this way? That's a thing that they do in the Japanese trains. Um, every station has its own little jingle. So you know where you are when the door sounds. The door sounds, the jingle sounds. And the ringtone on my mobile phone is Ikebukuro Station, which was my home station both times that I went to Japan. Whoop. This keycard looks like it's used by the staff around here. I bet I'll be able to access some areas that would normally be off limits. These tanks used to contain carbon dioxide for emergency situations. They all appear to be empty now. Man, I miss the Japanese rail network. Which one was it? That one? That one. The Da-Hyeun, moon incense, is an ancient relic and traditional blade. Blade? That was used to conduct shamanic rituals by Korean Mudangs. Its continued use in these rituals over many centuries has instilled it with special powers. The complete blade can ferry its bearer between the waking world and the coma. When blessed with the holy waters of separation, it can even destroy shades and other entities of the shadow world. Only a ruby, charged with the light from a super blood moon, can reveal its true powers. One must resheath the blade after it has fulfilled its purpose to protect its unique properties. So what do we reckon? That's going to be our end game? The water pumps have been drained. The station has been dampened as part of the fire suppression system. We're thinking we gotta go find the... I see you. We have to go find that swad, and then to make the thing, and use the swad, and then kill the ghost with the swad. That's what I reckon we have to do. Oh, I've been here. Okay. So... Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back this way. Because that's the entrance. That's where we came in. And then this is back the way we came because we needed to have the staff key card. And we do. So we can go through that one door that we saw. Which is this way. Did I miss something? Oh, this is just not the room that I was in before. Alright, good to know. This looks like the station's alarm control panel. Control panel is unresponsive. Blinking light indicates the station is signaling trains from making their designated stops here. Control panel isn't receiving power, but this room has electricity. Maybe I should check the breaker and flip some switches. Maybe I'm going to step outside before I read that, because we don't want this alarm to sound over the top of my dramatic reading. Right? Right. Here we go. Shamanic tradition holds that Taejo's mirror is an ancient relic that was used to communicate across space-time. In the glow of a super blood moon, those of shamanic ancestry may use the mirror to communicate with individuals from the previous phase of the super blood moon. It is said that even physical objects can pass through the mirror. Leaders have often relied on shamans to consult with oracles from the future using the mirror. The knowledge gained from these dialogues has been used to satisfy simple curiosity or guide successful revolutions. Korea's unbroken line of shamanic heirs traditionally passed down the mirror from generation to generation for centuries. This changed in the early 20th century, when the Seiwa Institute discovered and confiscated the mirror. eBay, mate. You put it on eBay. That's where I found it. Check the breakers, it said. Where are the breakers? This looks like, yeah, okay. That's a hiding spot. Attention. The ghost on platform 3. Your train has arrived. Please leave. Attention. 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 Worth a shot. Right, so where am I going to find breaker stuff? I would say the generator room. Another announcement? Attention! We have learned of a high school girl who is using station services to play hooky at Sewa High. Her homeroom teacher is searching for her. If you see Mina Park, please assist us in reuniting them. Attention! Attention! Thank you for the lurk, Reese. I'll stop saying attention now. Yes, please come out, Mina. We need to discuss your English score. The engine room needs a password. How am I ever going to find the code? Something's attached to the door. Password. When the train arrives, its driver will see the password. Is that a note? That's not a note. But what it is, it's a hiding spot. So I'm just going to stand here for a bit and have a think. So, it sounds like we need to go down to the platform. And it sounds like I don't know. The game's not going to let me guess the password. It's going to be one of those ones where you have to... that one's locked. This one isn't. If I had this at the police office, I could have just pried the front door open. Dr. Freedom! Let's go! The crowbar is a useful tool for opening barricaded doors. Interact to open them. Hellion, or Hell Money, is currency that holds great value in the Shadow Realm. The practice of traditionally burning Hell Money as an offering to the deceased began in China. These currencies have regional variants in the Coma, and the entities there trade their otherworldly goods for it. In Korea, these spirits prefer traditional coins bearing resemblance to Joseon era money. True Hellion is difficult to come by in the waking world. In most cases, a shaman ritualistically blesses these coins in the final stage of their minting process. Similar paper currencies also exist outside of Korea. Lady Mappy and Zarkrai, thank you both very much for contributing to my New Home Old Game Challenge. Good to have you both here as well. I mean, Lady Mappy's been here. I'm telling her about all what's going on over here. Is there a crowbar? There was a crowbar door. How long does this take? A long damn time. Don't expect to be doing that while you're being chased. Let's not look at that. Do I want to warp? I don't want to warp right now. Hares, thank you very much for coming on in. Thank you very much for lurking. Thank you also for the follow. Well, we were gaming yesterday, and you did that. How has today been? So. Work went really, really quickly. but also we had no staff in. But basically every system now reflects my actual like name now, so it's just a case of getting everyone to say Cass, and it feels a lot better every time people say it. So heck yeah, it's Cass time. Thank you, Zakra. I said that. There you go. Blood rituals are an esoteric shadow art most commonly used by powerful shades to possess the bodies of the living. This allows shades the ability to traverse the boundary that separates the waking and shadow realms. While the payoff is highly beneficial, the ritual requires many unlikely conditions to align. This makes it difficult to perform. The first requirement is that the shade must conduct the ritual on the night of a super blood moon. This is when the boundary between realms is at its weakest. Second, the shade must possess the relic associated with his or her creation. Third, the shade must have a vessel to transfer its spiritual essence into, the body of a mortal human. Finally, the shade must have the original relic which brought the human into the coma. The result is complete possession of the human subject's body in the waking world. I'm gonna go explore. That's what I'm gonna go do. Actually, yes, I'm gonna go this way because this will let me open a door somewhere, right? Yes, it will. Like, the more escape routes that I have, the better. The rise and fall of powerful shades is as predictable as the ebb and flow of the tide. Every region of the world has its own monsters to contend with. They spend decades growing in influence, fear, and rumor from the waking world, quietly fueling their power. These local spirits soon move beyond their locality, spreading their dark tentacles into the new domains. When their desire for expansion in the coma no longer sates them, they inevitably turn their gaze towards the waking world. It is common for lesser spirits to find their way into our realm. We can often undo their mischievous presence through simple rituals. Combating a true shade, in our world, is another matter entirely, and calls for great alarm. One need only look at such historical crises as the bubonic plague to understand what is at stake. And so it is that the vicious sister now has begun her ascent here. But I will put a swift end to her ambitions with the moon incense. Rixtress, welcome on in. I'm glad you stopped by. What was the movie? Was it a good movie? No, that's not the button I wanted at all. What was I thinking? That's what I was thinking. Oh! This'll take me to the police station, right? Because that's a badge. That's the police badge. Oh, that's the high school. Never mind them. Well, what do I know? I know I'm coming up on a sneeze. Yeah, get muted. You didn't hear that. I have to carry so much extra crap for after school classes now, so I asked Mom for something bigger. But she bought me an urban utility backpack. Looked like some kind of hitchhiker. Anyway, got assigned to the headmaster's office for cleaning duty. Complained about my new bag while I was there. Mr. Mott offered me a deal. He said if I could be his eyes and ears in the school, he'd give me something more stylish to carry my books in. When I agreed, he gave me a real Strata handbag. I was so excited, I forgot my old backpack in his office. Alright, there you go. Headmaster's office has a bag upgrade. Oh, can't go that way. That door is hands. Okay, can't do anything in this room. Can I get to the headmaster's office? No, I need to find a way to get rid of the hands. Okay, cool. Well, that's alright. What this thing was talking about just now. I'm going to talk about Paranoia Agent because Hot damn! Paranoia Agent. What a good show. Go watch it. It's a good show. Is there a second warp point on here? No. And all I can do is teleport to the station from here and not anywhere else. Alright, cool. Back to the station we go. I can't really go into it without giving massive spoilers, but there is one kind of a side episode that's not spoilers to talk about, where it's a group of women hanging around gossiping, and as they start talking about just whatever they're talking about, it flashes to that scene, and you get to see it as they describe it. And I'm really not selling this episode, but it's such fantastically surreal imagery. It's great. Good episode. Good show, actually. The whole thing is really well done, and I kind of like the ongoing mystery element, and yeah. Do you know what? It was one that Disappearing Act was telling me to watch just for the longest time. Cass, you will like this show. Watch this show, they said. And they were right. Hang on. I'm gonna do one of those. I like that. Get some health back. It also takes place in like the wider Satoshi Kon world, because there's a character in that who is also in Tokyo Godfathers. Wonderful movie. Go watch it. 1995, 10/21. Could this be the password I need? Did she just spawn in behind me? I feel like she may have just spawned in behind me. The game likes to do that. And I really wish it wouldn't. What was I doing? Generator room. That's right. I had the correct idea, I think. That's not 1995 10/23. What are you talking about, Gabe? These are inputs. I don't want to do no inputs. The breaker switches aren't labeled. Which one should I flip to turn off the emergency signal? Starting with the top. Oh no! Oh no! Do I have clues? No, I don't have clues. At least currently. Sensor. Okay. Next, the center row. Alright, Lady Mappy, it's over to you. I don't think it's going to be center again. Do we go left or right? Left or right or left? Oh, wow. Am I about to make a Soldier Boy's left? Good. Next, the bottom row. Well, that has to be right, because we've done center and left That should do it. You hear the sound of the control station powering up. It worked. Yes! Thank you, Lady Mappy. Good job. The control room breaker blew a fuse today. I used to work as an electrician, so restoring the power was a piece of cake. Station master rewarded me with the news I'm being transferred. Can you believe this guy? He actually asked me to write down instructions for dealing with the breaker if it happens again. Well, I prepared the instructions, and I left him in the break room. Since he's so dense, I doubt he'll appreciate the puzzle I made out of him. I appreciate the puzzle, mysterious note writer. Life as a station maintenance worker has been a real pain in the ass. They keep shuffling me from station to station. Working at Songyang has been a nice change of pace, though. It's close to home, so the commute's not half bad. Maybe I should find a way to make myself indispensable here. Then they'll have to keep me on staff. Right? This workbench has various engineering and station safety manuals. With the proper resources, you may be able to avoid a disaster. Better safe than sorry. I've learned anything can happen here. What's that? A bottle, some tissue paper, and a leech. That's what we need to find. Oral tradition holds that the latent powers of shamanic blood awoke in certain individuals during the dawn of humanity, thus blessing them with sight beyond. They used their powers to travel beyond the boundaries of the known waking world. They returned from these dangerous expeditions into the unknown. Thanks, tiny child, you've ruined that phrase. With the boon of knowledge for their fellow man. Society both feared and respected the mysterious arts they practiced. They refined their knowledge over many millennia, passing on their traditions and rituals. Today, their descendants wage an unending war against hostile entities from the Shadow Realm. The Miko of Japan, the Bobojian of... Bobohizan, I guess, of North Borneo, the Mudang of Korea. Their legacy spans the globe and connects them in this crusade of light. Did somebody say Light Crusader? Y'all should go play Light Crusader. That game's absolutely fantastic. Right. Now, I'm going to save, because we just did a puzzle, and we can go turn off the alarm. The emergency signal has been switched off. Maybe I should try the on service button. Success! Suppose it's only a matter of time before the next train arrives. I feel like she's in the room. See? She's teasing me now. I only get one shot at being caught. No, I don't. I get two, because I've got the mace. So if I get caught, that's just a... Actually, it's not a consumable. It's a... Do the quick time event. And if you do that, then you don't die. Okay, what I'm gonna do... I feel like I'm missing something, because we found the crafting station, and that means I just... like, seconds pass between those saves. That's how paranoid I am in this game. We found the crafting bench, and that means there is something that I can build here. And previously... Hello? You should think twice. I don't remember which one Hyungbai was. You should think twice before getting on that subway car, Mina. You again? Your threats aren't gonna work, pal. I'm not the threat. Hold on. Did you have something to do with this delay? You're better off staying out of this. Now get on that train, stay away from the hospital. You'll be playing right into their hands. Trust me. Give me one good reason why I should trust you. How about starting with your real name? That's what I thought. People who actually helped me at the hospital. We're done here. Surrounded by shadows. Okay. Stay calm and act natural. Where could they be going? What's that smell? Huh? Okay. It's the eye thing. It's the stringy bits in the eyes. Smoke? There's a fire. But how? I knew it! I knew it! I knew I had to go and craft something! Her again? I think you have a culprit. She's been tracking me this entire time. Can't breathe. Hey, stop pushing! I don't see anything. It's the emergency escape switch. I had considered throwing the Nokia at her, but I need to keep the Nokia. We need that. She didn't see me? Oh, this is my chance. Okay. I feel like I've missed something, but actually everything is okay. I guess we'll find out when we load into the hospital. Wait. Oh, Mina may suffer critical damage if she isn't prepared. This will permanently lower her max health. Okay, so that wasn't death. That was, I just don't have any more health. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the subway station. And let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that again. Actually, no. You know what we're going to do? Now that we've loaded in, we're going to pause. Because Lady Mappy has redeemed Show and Tell, and I'm going to do that. Let's show and tell, shall we? So, today's show and tell is this delightful yellow cube. It's a pretty cool yellow cube. You can see it's come from DHL. It's 100% recyclable, and it's actually pretty sizable. Like, it's sitting on my couch there, and yeah, that's real. It's like the size of my entire upper body. It's pretty great. It reminds me very much of one of the question mark blocks from Mario, although they're more orange than yellow. But you know, still, it's a pretty decent cube. So thank you very much, Lady Mappy, for redeeming Show and Tell, and for watching along, such that you are able to redeem the points, that you are able to ask me to show and tell. Let's get back to the game. It's a pretty decent cube. Right, where am I going? I know where I'm going. I'm going to go and talk to my friend over here. Because, yeah, see, look at that. Notes. Yes, Rixtress. Of course that's not it. Inside the cube was a penguin. Look at this little penguin. This was sent to me by chat. There was a little note, and it was addressed to Cass, and that made me smile. This parcel was the very first thing that was ever addressed to me by the name Cass, and the card inside as well. That's on. I turned to point at it. You can't see it, but trust me, it's over there. And it says, the convention was awful, but we got you this. And this is a cuddly toy of Kupen-chan, who is the character I use the art for Kupen-chan in my streams. Like the little, well, it's right there, the little cheerleader. Yeah, and this one is a Sanrio collaboration, so it's a Pom-Pom Puddin hood, which is absolutely adorable. This toy is huge, by the way, and it's the softest and fluffiest thing, and I may have given it several hugs thinking of... Man, I have good friends, and I really, really like my chat. You guys are fantastic. Like, you don't need to get me stuff, but you thought enough about me to get me this. And that's great. And the reason it's misaligned is because look, I have other Kupen-chan cuddly toys. And their primary colors. The little red strawberry one, I got that from the official Kupen-chan store in Tokyo Central Station. And I don't remember where I got the blue hood, but that's the one that I have used for my little cooking venture on Imager. So that's actually what I was going to show off today. A wonderful gift from some wonderful people. It's because... Chat, you guys are great. I'd be happily doing this with nobody here, but the fact that you guys choose to spend time with me and say thank you like this, that means a lot. And I am not entirely able to put this into words. Just, yeah. Thank you all very much, everybody. Here's to whatever it is, another 2.5 years and beyond! And now I'm going back to the game, and I'm going to see what this note says. Okay? Okay. Right after she checks the corners. Good job. Check those corners. Hey, didn't you hear the announcement about the fire? Of course, but I have notes to write. It's your excuse for staying. I need to take a train to Seiwa Hospital, so I'm sticking around until I figure out how to fix things. You better find a gas mask. Smoke inhalation could cause serious long-term damage, you know. I haven't seen any around here. Then make your own. It's basic survival 101. They teach you kids anything nowadays? What? How am I supposed to make a gas mask? First, you'll need to cut a plastic bottle into a shape that shields your face. Find some coffee filters and wet them. Probably provide an extra layer of protection from harmful inhalants. Okay, sounds easy enough. You'll also need a surgical mask. You know, the kind people normally wear to block dust, right? I have one here, but would you be a dear and bring me some lipstick first? She must be self-conscious about taking off the mask without lipstick. Man, I wouldn't want a used mask. Are you kidding me? No. Right. There were bottles up there, if you remember. Do you know what, Rixtress? The idea of sharing lipstick never come up. I'm quite happy with what I've got. Litter in subway stations is one of my biggest pet peeves. Folks, ignore that! Run! We're good! Thanks, Song. Don't even worry about it. We're good. We're good. I'm leaving. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's not cool. Whatever happened to the world stopping whenever you... I'm going to the police station. I'm going to save because I'm on a quest. I'm going to go to the police station. Rude. No. The idea of sharing lipstick never come up. I've just got what I've got, and there you go. I'm not going to share it. It's like $80 Wu-Tang Clan lipstick. It's called Chi, and like, hell yeah. It's got little golden dragons circling it, and my friend Lord Canty said that he feels like whenever I twist it, it shouldn't be lipstick comes out, but like a flick knife. And you know what? He's not wrong. Are there any barricaded doors I can open? I don't want to go back to the train station right now. This is fine. I wonder if I can... I wonder if I'm under threat of being attacked by Song here. Probably not, right? Because if she's at the subway station, I don't know. Did we get our friend the antidote? Yes, we did. To all officers, local business owners, shopkeepers, and residents are planning to assemble in the Da-Hyeun market to hold a demonstration at 8 a.m. As you all may have heard, they'll be protesting City Hall's plan to reappropriate land for new building projects. I want everyone assembled early to make sure we keep them in line. Chief Cha. Oh, do you know what? Rick's just spot on. I could do that. I feel like I lack the game, but you are thinking with portals right there. That's a good idea. This might be something I am tempted to do in my own time. Potentially, because I don't necessarily want to watch you guys... No, make you guys watch me. Peruse the entire police precinct for boarded up doors. Oops. What? There's a body here wearing a Seiwa uniform. There's a memo here. I don't know who she is. I don't even know why I'm here. Please let me go. Please? Who are they interrogating him about? There's something else in his pocket. It's a password list for the senior classrooms at Seiwa High. Nice. And I turn on my Wi-Fi. Also, you're talking about sharing lipstick the most interesting way. Nothing is smudging that Wu-Tang stuff. You might think, oh, okay, tie-in novelty Wu-Tang Clan lipstick. No, that'd stop a bullet, is what it would. It's the best thing. I had entered a shadow realm called the Coma. That girl was the local shade of Seiwa High. My rosewood recorder is a relic, my key to returning. If I was to believe the Codex Illuminus, these relics could even control the shades that they'd imprinted upon them. I had the key, the book, and the Moxie. Why not have my cake and eat it too? I went back and this time played the recorder in front of her. She appeared restrained by my invisible chains as she tried to attack. She nearly took my arm, but I finally had her under control. I had total domination over my very own dark kingdom, with a pet succubus to do my bidding. Well, we know that there is at least something in the school. Because you'll recall we saw that note about there is a backpack in oh, she's followed me here. That's wonderful. Let's just save real quick and let's hide. Let's keep an eye out because The game is going to throw some QuickTime events at me. I know it. Right, so... I think we go back. Yeah, I think we go... That's gonna explode. Yeah, I remembered, see? I think we go back to the subway station and try to find... something. Well, why did I try that? I don't know why I tried that. I thought that would be funny. It would have been cool if it would have worked. But we know that there is a door there. I want to know how good her hearing is. Could she hear me running around inside this room? No. Okay, good. So, that's actually fine. This is fine. Because this will make her go away for a bit. I hope. It really didn't. She's still directly outside. Kind of a pain, really. Let's just sneak around in the dark a little bit. I don't need to see what I'm doing. Everything's fine. See? I saw that thing. It's all good. There'd better be something good in here. I kind of feel like that Wi-Fi is going to be an ongoing game thing. Like, towards the end. Lady Mappy, you've mentioned, is there a big backtracky side quest to go to the school? I think there's a backtracky side quest around the entire game. Go find the Wi-Fi access points. We'll see. She told me all these powers could be mine, and more. She would happily teach me her secrets for a price. She asked only that I give her the Rosewood recorder, which she claimed was a personal family heirloom. Something didn't feel right, though. Told her I needed more time to consider it. Then I woke up for real, but I knew what I saw wasn't just a dream. Oh, I couldn't stop daydreaming about what I'd do with those killer abilities. Maybe I'd teach Myung-gil a lesson he'd never forget. I knew I had to go back, but I needed to prepare. I searched the old storage room for more clues, and that's when I found an old tome called the Codex Illuminus. It confirmed all my suspicions. Okay, nearest save point is... either we can dive left and into the warp point, which may actually... that may actually work out better. Although, there is a save point downstairs. I'm sure I will be fine. Caption card. Cass was not fine. There you go. More like Cass is fine. Anyway. Can I open you? I can't open you. Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. There was a barricade down here, wasn't there? Oh, I'm dead sure there was a barricade down here somewhere. I was wrong. Let's just get rid of you. Hello. Sorry for bothering you. No, you're not. You're a robot. You don't feel feelings. Not like me, human. Yeah, is what you get. Right. So, what on earth am I doing? Making a gas mask is what I'm doing. So what do I need? Coffee filters and some $80 Wu-Tang Clan lipstick. Where am I going to find those? Convenience store probably has one of those things, right? I suppose it depends what kind of convenience store, but oh, hello. I guess the station attendants and workers brew a lot of coffee here. Could these be repurposed? And okay. Logical head on. It's not going to be in the toilet because there's only one of those. It's not going to be on the the bottom floor because that's the platform. So I'm going to say it's going to be one of those rooms on the inner hallway. Like, because we've already done stuff in the... I was running. That doesn't count. Rude. Very, very rude. Yeah, see, we're gonna go this way. Yeah, one of these rooms. Okay. Not there, because that's where the crafting table is. Good to know. You would probably have been able to get the coffee filters here, right? Literally, cup of coffee, right there. Cup of coffee. Yes, I must pronounce it like that every time. You. I like this shade. There you go. You see? Game dev head. And this will let us loop right back to where we need to be. Alright, we go this way. We go up. And then, yeah, see? Toilet right there. Hey, I found some lipstick. Great. Still want the surgical mask? Yeah, I'm going to take your advice and try my hand at making a gas mask. Now that you have some lipstick, I guess you won't have to worry about taking off the mask. What? No, I just needed something to write my notes with. Feels good. Senseless waste. Amateur review time. Wet and Wild is also a pretty good brand. That's where that one was. That's where that one was. This is going to be the thing. So it's in there. But yeah, Wet and Wild feels like wax crayons. It's also very similarly sticky and more sticky than I would like, but also pretty good. I should be able to consult the safety manual to make something with the material I have. There's a page here that says a basic gas mask can be constructed from everyday household objects. The actual... Using nothing more than a squirrel, some tape, and a megaphone, Dave constructs a megaphone. Surely the mask is going to help with the mask component, right? Anyways, let's go. Dampen the surgical mask first. And then we cut the plastic bottle to fit our face. These small ones make me feel quite uneasy. I think I can insert this coffee filter with the plastic bottle I clipped. Just attach it to the mask, and finally it looks perfect. Oh, I remember very little about Dave the Barbarian, just a squirrel, the duct tape, and a megaphone to make a megaphone. What a good show. I like shows that do not take themselves seriously. Or stuff like Airplane that takes itself entirely seriously. And that's why it's funny. Hello? Alright, we've seen this one. Quickly get on the train before Song shows up. I don't want to deal with her right now. It's fine. I'm surrounded by shadows. Okay, stay calm and act natural. Where could they be going? What's that smell? Huh? Okay, let's see how this plays out slightly differently. Wait a second. Wait a second. Depending on if I can... Okay, I gotta think fast. I knew this would come in handy. I'd better stay low. My memory serves, there should be an emergency escape switch somewhere right around here. She didn't see me? Oh, this is my chance. I'll bet you I can't go back because I'm pretty sure I have access to that bag. Because we've already unlocked a warp point between the police station and the school. I'm pretty sure. Like, not the one that... Finally here. This underground facility connects Seiwa Station directly to the hospital. The Aesol and the others must already be here. The tunnel has been completely blocked by the burning train. Not safe to stick around. Right. Terribly sorry, we're going to have to see that cutscene a third time after I've tested my hypothesis. I remember an episode of Hercules, the TV show, where the narrator, the disembodied narrator, goes to Disneyland, and you can tell because there's just a pair of Mickey Mouse ears in a balloon floating along, and he's like, "Oh, hello, this is my disembodied wife and our disembodied kids," and then like some like little balloons and Mickey ears come along. That's such a stupid joke, but I like it and I appreciate it very, very much. Right. So, I have apologies for checking my map every 20 seconds. It's not even 20 seconds, more like 2. Apologies that I keep checking my map. I just need to know where I'm going, and I don't. But everything is fine. Hey, Bugs, how you doing? Shrimp is Bugs. What was that? There are a bunch of assorted wares here. Wish I had more time to look around. Right. To the police. Now. Wait. Was it here? Cheeseman's child, welcome on in. I think I have gone to the... No. That's right. Criminal investigations. That's where I need to go. Yeah. Oh, hi. And there's another barricaded door. Let's go. I knew this was the right thing to do. And a hide spot. Always good to know. I stayed late at the school one night to finish some overdue homework. I had taken the recorder out and left it on the desk while doing my work. At some point, I must have dozed off. When I woke up, the school was dark and everyone had left the building. To make matters worse, my phone was dead and someone locked the doors. I looked out our one window, but all I could see was a creepy black void. That's when I started to panic. And then she arrived. I'd never seen this girl before, but she was a total 10 out of 10. She was wearing an old Seiwa uniform, which is a little weird. She seemed to expect me too. Hey, I wasn't about to complain. Yeah, so I found a ghost, but like... Whew. Am I right, fellas? I think I'd be more creeped out by the fact I'd seen a ghost. Ah, jeez. Alright, get out of here. So this should take me to a different part of the school. I should be able to leave this room. Yes? Yes, because this is just the study room. I can get into all these rooms on the 3-6 through 3-1. I'm pretty sure I can get into those now. Alright, so let's do a bit of explorations and see what we can see. I will also go and grab that thing from the headmaster's office. I'm on the wrong floor. Yeah. So, just this way. Don't run too much, because if Song shows up, then I'll have to run again. And I'll be too tired to do that. hopefully we can get through unnoticed, and everything's good, and everything's grand. I've never been in the headmaster's office before. I heard the school was founded by the Mutts, a powerful American family. They've maintained Seiwa as a prestigious high school rather than expanding it into a university. They've invested much more in Seiwa hospitality over the year. The funding for both the school and hospital comes from the Seiwa Institute, which is based in America. What a nice backpack. I doubt it will do the owner much good here. It's mine now! Increases your available inventory slots to 6. Splendid! Exactly what I wanted. The Seiwa Institute thought they could get me out of their hair by exiling me to shit-kicker city. Little do they know I've discovered the secrets of this school. How did they ever expect to keep a lid on this? Now some stupid bitches threatening to upend all my hard work by blackmailing me with false that allegations? She's playing with fire. Thanks for just dropping that out there in the middle of that memo. I didn't want to read that, but I had to. Headmaster James Mott. Well, what I'm going to do, first and foremost, is health +2. There you go. Get them crunchy chips. And get my health back. Right. Now... I get shanked on my way back to the save point. I'll take that. That's fine. I was thinking more Song shows up, and then I just die. Nope. That one. Right, so you're done because the Wi-Fi's turned on. Locked. Why is that locked? I've got the password. Shouldn't there... There should be a door there, right? In the foreground? I guess not. I feel like this is... I saw you. This is going to be new based on how long it took me to open that door. I see out into the skybox. Do you see that? Do you see that? Right here. This picture's not hanging on anything. So if I do that, you can see the parallaxing go a little wonky. Don't mind me, Miss Song. I'm not. Oh, I didn't do nothing. Wait, really? I wonder if this is a Korean thing. But, like, what classroom has bathroom access? The only classrooms I have been in that have had, like, bathroom access were primary schools. So, I don't know. Oh, that's why, because there's a hole in the wall. This picture is still floating on nothing, but that's a hole in the wall. Thankfully, there is a cafeteria right there. Get some maces. Oh, I can only carry one. Alright, okay. I thought I had used my mace. Not in this timeline, I hadn't. So that's good to know. How am I doing money-wise? I am doing okay money-wise. I'm going to leave that. Because I might find a chocolate bar or something useful out and about. Right. Those footsteps made it sound like she was in that room. And away! Good times. Right. Now, we can go back and do whatever it was I was supposed to be doing, which was going this ways. And all the way out. There you go. See? Didn't even need the smooth moves to avoid the ghost that time. I just bolted down the stairs. All safe-like. Can't follow me through 2 loading screens. Oh no. Right. Did I craft the mask? I did, didn't I? Let's check. Yes. Yes, I did. Your inventory contains the bag that is your inventory. Oh, it's like Resident Evil 6. 6? 5? 5. Resident Evil 5. The armor to expand your inventory takes an inventory slot, even though it is the armor that is supposed to contain it. What a silly game. Oh, amazing! Yeah! Don't come looking for me, song. You didn't see nothing. ZL to fast forwards. Oh, I can't just... Alright, look at that. That's a very clever way of doing it, actually. Because I had previously taken my time to read each line of dialogue aloud, it didn't need to tell me, hey, here's how to skip the dialogue. So it didn't need to tutorialize that. But now I do. Alright, we're finally here. But, like, actually this time. What is that? Oh, that's what that is. That's a poisonous exploder. That's what I'm gonna call that. That looks like a penguin. Do you see the fat little penguin? It's in the corner. It's me. Anyway, the ISO's calling. Oh, I bet she's wondering why I'm taking so long. Hey, ISO, what's up? What are you? Don't have all night. I just arrived. Let's just say it's a long story. Save it for later. I'll be waiting at the Hello? Everything okay? Damn it, not here. Yaiso? The line's gone dead. I hope she's okay. Oh, wait! I was too busy looking at the little penguin on the door. But do you see what is above the door? This is the Wi-Fi! When I keep turning on the Wi-Fi, I've got 3 left to find. Alright then. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. You don't get to blow up on me. That's so mean. I'd wager that door was locked. Look at that. It's just mashed shut by tentacles. Having completed my services as a deacon, the time for my rite of ordination was finally upon me. I remember the day vividly, but not because of the special milestone represented in my journey to enter the Catholic priesthood. The church was to ordain 2 of my fellow brothers and I. We prostrated ourselves before the altar while the religious faithful sang the Litany of the Saints. Following this, I watched as each brother knelt before the bishop to receive his prayer. When it was my turn, I too knelt before him and closed my eyes. He placed his hands upon my head to confer his silent blessing. Am I being followed? I think I'm being followed. Unless footsteps are like part of the soundscape in this area, which is entirely possible. Oh, that's what it was. That's really clever, actually. I'm all about a decent soundscape, and I've praised this game for doing it. I don't know if anybody knows the video game Silent Hill 3 by Konami. It's this obscure little indie thing. There's the scene like that. It's actually from the movie Session 9. There's a map on the information desk. Oh, there are clear signs that a struggle took place here. Was the ISL waiting for me here? Oh, someone's calling me. Father Minsu? First time I've heard from this number. Do I have the pleasure of speaking to Mina Park? Maybe. I assume you're Father Minsu. You may simply call me Minsu, if the title makes you uncomfortable. I'm Yaisol's colleague. She told me you were coming here. You know Yaisol too? Are you a ghost vigilante? Indeed. She must really trust you if she shared that information. Speaking of Yaisol, I'm kind of worried about her. I think she's in danger. Have faith that Yaisol's safety is in the Lord's hands. You must stay vigilant. Sewa Hospital has been swarming with mad shadows since your arrival. Where are you? I can go there. I need to deal with some other matters first. That said, there is a way you could lend a hand in the meantime. I left behind a bottle of blessed water in the chapel before the hospital got overrun by foul spirits. The chapel is at the funeral hall. If you find a way in there, I need you to make sure it's secure. We'll need it for later. Holy water. Trying to perform an exorcism or something? In a manner of speaking, yes. Look for a blood-painted door. When he seeth the blood upon the lintel, and on the 2 side posts, the Lord will pass over the door. That's why it's called Passover. Yeah. I saw that. I saw that coming as I passed it. And I went, should I duck? And then I didn't. Oh, I've been down here. There's nothing down here. Right. I was worried that that whole I was worried that this whole thing was the hospital. Look at it. Don't worry, it's only 3 buildings. That's fine. So. Hello? Clock? Is that you? I Good. I really hope this isn't like... That wasn't like... Somehow copyrighted recording of chopsticks. Of all the things to get... Did you see that? That thing just came out of nowhere in the background. That was really good. Of all the things for my channel to get claimed for, and it's like... plonking away playing chopsticks. It's fine. The emergency room's door was left open. Ah. I missed the first thing because I thought this was a searchable and not like a thing. So has that taken me over to... No, it hasn't taken me over to building number 2. Okay, but I can get to building number 2, it looks like. I was playing Pong over there. Don't mind me. Do I want that? I'll leave that. Ah, someone's still in here. Maybe I can sneak by? I really hope I didn't just trap myself. The door leading to the chapel is locked. Hello? Finally. Been waiting all evening. Where have you been? Could you help me open the door to the chapel, sir? Forget that. I need your help right now. Yeah, but... But nothing. You were supposed to bring me those images. I need to cross-reference them with our unfortunate victim here. Now, please bring me those X-ray images from the medical center, and we'll talk about that door. Alright then. Do we have a map of that? Oh, I would wager, the X-ray room. Right? Right. So that's gonna be up 1 floor and to the left. I'm sorry. Up! Moves! Yeah! Am I being followed by song? I feel like I am. I would not like to be followed by song, thank you very much. Just gonna take a seat in that chair while I read that. I paid a visit to the family's remote home one evening. The parents had confined the girl to her room. The father told me they had recently moved into the house. They initially believed their daughter had suffered a psychological break because of an illness she picked up after the move. As the days progressed, her symptoms worsened. He explained a new entity had overwhelmed his daughter's personality and had taken her place. I asked to see her. Kosaka, hello, welcome on in. And he wordlessly led me to the door of her room. Before entering, he cautioned me by saying, "It's dangerous. It knows things. Be careful." Mortis, right? Are we leading up to Mortis? Because I could go for a gun with one bullet. And then going, what do I do with this? And accidentally hitting space and firing it. And then you just get the bad ending. We could also be leading up to The Exorcist. Yes. Faith might take some notes from The Exorcist. I mean, I'm just saying. Aha. I found something. X-ray images. Intracranial hematoma, bruising and bleeding within the skull. Fractured humerus, upper arm bone. Pulmonary contusion, the lungs filled with liquid from broken vessels. Tibial plateau fracture, broken leg bone. Those are going to be what those x-rays are, aren't they? Hang on. Hold on. Well, intracranial hematoma, I know what that one is, because cranial is like the cranium. The humerus, I always forget which one that one is. For some reason, I always think that the humerus is the lower leg bone, like where your shins are. I always think that one is the humerus. That one I know because of the idea of like pulmonary arrest. And, well, there you go. The tibia is the one that I think is the humerus. So tibia is not humerus. Nothing funny about a broken leg. There you go. I'm here all night. Second set of escalators down. Straight on to the right. It feels very classic. It feels very, I mentioned it with the previous game, and it feels the same here. It feels very Flash game, which in part comes from how the character is animated, but in part because this is how a lot of Flash horror games look. There's a lot of just cool side-on old boy fight scenes. That's the opposite way to where I want it to go. That's where I want it to go. Alright. When I describe the symptoms, hang the x-rays in their proper spaces on the light box. You can manage that, right? Okay, sure. Alright. Looks like some occipital trauma, causing an intracranial hematoma. You could probably say the poor chap was in over his head. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. But blood in brain is... I see, I was going to think 4. Because 2... Pardon me a second. Alright, that fly is part of the soundtrack. I thought there was something in this room, and I had to go and kill something. I'm going to go with number 4 on this one, Mappy, because... 2... I can say that looks more like a tumor of some sort. Okay. Okay, moving right along. Seeing a fractured humerus, multiple lacerations across it. Guessing this guy won't be up in arms anytime soon. Think of what the drawings looked like. Am I thinking about this too deeply? Well, we know what the humorous is. It's that one. It's number 3. Because it's not the other one that I thought that it was. Alrighty then. This is bad. Detecting a right-sided pulmonary contusion. That. Subcutaneous emphysema. Yes, it's probably a lot he'd like to get off his chest right now. Ha ha! So it's flipped because we're looking at the person. Right? X-rays are flipped? I'm pretty sure X-rays are flipped. But to be fair, only one of those looks like fluid on the lungs, and that's going to be number 2. Finally, seems a bicondylar tibial plateau fracture here. Shame, really. He was rushing to work to get a leg up on the competition. Wait, no, we know what that one is, because that's number 1, because that's, literally, in my notes, the tibia is not the humerus. Number 1, here you go. Okay, that's it. Now, let's see what we have. Good job. Looks like the x-ray results match up with my initial assessment. Oh yeah, you were headed to the chapel, right? Well, we're all finished here, go ahead. Well, could I use your keycard to open the door? What? The door isn't locked. To give it a good strong push. Was I pulling that door? That was good, actually. That one kind of reminds me of, what's it? Condemned 2, which is also on the list. Because that game has these little, Oh, you guys are floating. Ooh, ooh, no. Oh, no. Well, no, to be fair. Ah, jeez, what the... Oh, good one, game. You got me. Lady Pappy and this game are in cahoots. Okay. 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 We try again. I genuinely see where you were coming from with the suggestion you gave to me. It was here, right? Yeah! Yeah, you'd better run! Is that straight up a Silent Hill 2 sexy nurse? I think that one is, well, no, it's Silent Hill Homecoming sexy nurse. The kind that ought not be, unless you've read the expanded universe materials. And I have. Already? Alright, where's the chapel? It is here. That's the wrong way. What was I talking about? Condemned! I was talking about Condemned. Condemned 2 has these little sections where the character will look at a crime scene of some description and you have to determine what happened. And the game gives you essentially no guidance. So it's like, hey, what is this? Is that a is that an exit wound? Is that a track mark? Is that a drag mark? And then you, the player, have to intuit what this is. These chairs appear to be suspended in midair. Appear to be. They are. Empirical Woodland, you... First of all, welcome on in. I'm glad that you have made it. Second, you cannot tell me that right there was not a Silent Hill reference to the bandage-headed sexy nurses from Homecoming. Because I feel like it absolutely was. I'm dead if Sung finds me. Well, no, okay. I'll grant you that one. That one's not a reference. It genuinely is Sehua Hospital. So that one's not Silent Hill. But this game has been doing its thing and making references to the series I love, past tense, because, oh boy, it's dropped off some, hasn't it? It's Trauma! Could this be what Minzy was looking for? Got your holy water in hand. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. I knew my work in blessing with the water tonight would not be in vain. You've done a fine job, my girl. I've included my own work as well. Come on to the ward. I'll wait for you in the pharmacy. You'll have to use the pin 0815 to open a door near the X-ray room. Okay, I'll see you soon. I'm tempted to play a remake, but I also don't have anything that I can play it on. And do not trust it. What I expected to be a symbolic gesture invoking the Holy Spirit turned out to be much more. A brilliant white light instantly blinded me. A peculiar calm overtook me, and I heard a voice that penetrated my very being. It spoke to me with a dignified tranquility. Behold, she cometh with the shadows, and every eye shall see her, and all kindreds of the earth shall weep before her. The voice's message would continue to haunt me through the years. I began my work at the Archdiocese of Seoul, I remember, overseeing certain administrative functions before they assigned me to a small parish on the outskirts of the city. Did I find an extra one? I paid a visit to the home. We've seen that one. There you go. Your prayers have no power here, the creature laughed. I asked whom I was addressing, and an insidious smile flashed across her face. My name is Umbra, for we are shadows. The demon revealed various facts of my life in vulgar tirade meant to belittle me. When I raised my hand against the creature, it gripped my arm and threw me across the room with an unearthly strength. It was then that I knew the power of this spirit was beyond my abilities, and I left in haste to seek help. Though unusual, I knew my concerns were best brought directly to the bishop. Yeah, so I got this demon. It like knows things. You got any clues for that, sir? I don't know. You tried turning your prayer off and on again? I reckon that'd do it. Right. We are heading somewhere. Going to the pharmacy. That's right. Where is the pharmacy? It is in building A. I saw you. Right, are you gonna do that thing again? Nope! Yes, you are! Hello! I feel like that's a little cheap to be doing that every single time. But, it's also perfect because I'm going to forget. I'm going to forget that's there. And every time, I'm going to go, oh, look, it's the sexy bandage nurse from Silent Hill Homecoming. And then I just get wrecked. put a counter up on the board, don't actually do that. It's going to happen. What were you again? Oh yeah, anti-venom. I don't need that right now. So, Purica Woodland, how you doing? Hope everything's going well. I hope the project you mentioned is progressing nicely. Exit is on this floor. Oh, that's right. The guy gave me the code, didn't he? So we have the code to just bolt left, and we should be okay. But I heard song, so I don't trust this. Not at all. Well, what set that off? I thought you were supposed to explode in proximity to me. What did I do? I do nothing. Right, so you are the X-ray lab. That's a body! Excellent. And then this is going to be building number 3. Are you telling me that I can't go down those downward stairs? That is exactly what this game is telling me. Right, let's... I mean, I need to go down those downward stairs. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Right. Let's crunch some crisps. Establish which of these doors I can and cannot enter. Good to know. That one sounded like something was on fire, didn't it? Yes, it did. Like, nah, I've mentioned Silent Hill 2 Remake in the past, and generally not favorably, because it is being made by Bloober Team. Gold star at the daycare center of missing the point. And then they do things like, yeah, here's the combat trailer. But, like, do you know what's not good in Silent Hill in general, but 2 specifically? The combat. No! A young girl. Could it be a shade? Hey there, little girl. Who are you? Nice to meet you. I came here looking for someone. You're pretty. Want to play with me? Nobody else wants to. I don't have a name, but it's okay. Always busy because I hear adults talking and I doodle it. I have to keep drawing. I want to make this place pretty, but the adults always talk about bad things. Real bad things. I'm drawing and writing what people said, but I'm getting bored. Vicious sister says she's in charge now. Oh, can you help me? Maybe. What do you need help with? Thanks, sister. Bad boy took my toy. What did he take from you? He took my teddy bear. So I took his RC car when the nurses weren't watching. But I want my teddy back. Where is he? He used to put a blood pack on the RC car, make the nurses chase it. That's why he got in trouble. That might be a good way to distract the fiend that's been chasing me. I think he died. I remember that was his favorite prank. The car needs AA batteries now. You know where to find them, right? Oh! Oh, this is the one. This is how we make the doodad. I have his car. I'll trade you for my teddy bear. You know, where you normally buy batteries? The doctors usually need a lot of blood when they open someone's chest or head. Alright, I'll see you later. This is our crafting bench for this particular round. Do that, and don't die. Incidentally, in Empirical Woodland, I found that it's not a case of craft or die, it's craft or lose a chunk of your health. So yeah, basically craft or die. And like, all of the trailers are like, oh, look at James, what a tortured soul. James isn't a tortured soul. He's just like a dude. That's the point of Silent Hill 2. It rather ruins the twist when the game goes, by the way, there's a twist coming. The guy looks sad because of the twist. Get ready. You know it, I know it. And like, fair enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know it, I know it. There's a twist and we know what it is. But like, that's... James wasn't all mopey and depressed. He was... like, somewhat chipper, but also depressed. Like, genuinely, if you look at some of the things he does, it's like... classic psychological trauma. But, I feel I'm getting ahead of myself, and I do not wish to do that. Oh, I could just do that! Look at that! I can quick select! How long has that been a function? This entire game, and I've literally never used it? Cool. Is there a vending machine over here? I feel like I need to refill my stuff. Silent Hill 2 is one of those ones, like, I really want to play it. I really want to play it, and I really want to stream it. And I want to show you guys, and I want to go, look at this masterpiece game. Look at it. But also, if I stream it, and I won't be able to stream it anymore, because I've done it. And then what? I do the HD version to be like, look what they did to my boy. It's actually something that I've considered. So, you know, maybe. Whoop! Stream it again? My god. Genius. I mean, it's entirely possible to stream the same game multiple times. Even to make a tradition out of it. Vinny Vinesauce streams Zelda 2 every Thanksgiving, because that's one of his favorite games. And, like, he just does it. Why not? Go for it. I grew intimately familiar with our vibrant community. One day, a young woman entered the confessional to speak with me. I knew her as a newer member of the congregation. I had to check grammar. Don't mind me. Ah! That's the true horror! Alright, plug you in. You charging? Now you're charging. Cool. She began by recounting her sins before her confession took a turn for the peculiar. She thought God was punishing her family for some unknown indiscretion. When I inquired why she believed this, she told me that her daughter had recently taken ill and, after overcoming that sickness, had begun to display aberrant behaviors. Her symptoms progressed more dramatically with each passing day, and now, sharing the same house frightened her. If her story was true, she would have me believe a malicious spirit possessed her daughter. Here is something that I have recently had to bring up with a friend of mine. And I put it to you as well. Little thought experiment. If you are of the opinion God is punishing me for that thing I did, flip it. If something good had happened, would you believe that that was God rewarding you for that thing you did? Or would you just go, that's a cool thing that happened? Because I'm pretty sure it's that second one. So why would it be that first one? Think about it. You must be Mina. A pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. He really is a priest. Holy water totally makes sense now. I trust that your journey here was uneventful. That isn't the way I describe my night, but I do come bearing a gift, Father. Bless you. This relic will be vital for the coming fight. You think that stuff actually works? Oh, ye of little faith. All things are possible for one who believes. So, what's it for? The holy water of separation is a key sacramental used to perform sealing rites against powerful, corrupt spirits. Vicious sister. I have some idea of what you're up against. The Isol told me you were with Jang Mi when the fiend's flesh thrall took her. Unfortunately, without the assistance of a true shamanka to wield the blessed moon incense, we will be unable to seal her in the coma. But our cause is not yet lost. There remains one more way to stop her. Vicious sister must possess a vessel to journey into the waking realm. Deprive her of this vessel? She won't be able to enter our world. Okay, so, where is this vessel you speak of? As fortune would have it, in this very building. Only hospital staff are permitted on the upper floors, though. We require a staff keycard to operate the elevators, since the stairwells are all blocked. I'll help you look around. Can't be that difficult to find one. Go with God, my girl. Save in the save book, my girl. Yes, people believe that God rewards them for doing well and doing good, or his will, I guess. But I mean, like, specifically, like, I had someone who something bad has happened and God was punishing them. Well, God's punishing me for that. Protect me, Shade. Thanks, Shade. I didn't actually expect that to work. That was great. Father Minsu mentioned that we need a staff keycard to use the elevators. I wonder where I can find one. Has it just straight up highlighted where I can find a keycard? Because it is somewhat hilarious when games do that. If I had to guess, because, okay, so the game has been pretty... I hesitate to use the word logical, but you follow me. What am I doing? That's right. That's right. So, I think it's in the director's office. Because the game has been very, like, sense-making with things like that. We need to find the bottles. Where are the bottles? In the pile of litter. We need to find coffee filters. Well, have you tried the shop that sells them? I mean, even the Shade we spoke to just now said, have you tried the place where you buy batteries? That's where you're going to find the batteries. That was a comedy of errors is what that was. Don't worry, it's fine. The shelves are lined with various documents and files. They look as though they've been meticulously organized. I asked to enter Joanna's room alone. Inside, I found the girl listlessly gazing out her window. She did not acknowledge my presence when I first spoke her name. The second time I called her, she turned her head slowly in my direction. Her countenance was dark, and she spoke in an unearthly, ominous tone. "You keep calling me that name, priest. Did your God not bless you with eyes to see?" Wounds of that and open sores riddled her body. Joanna, or whoever the creature that had possessed her, slowly approached me. She studied my face, her own expression betraying a mild amusement. "You are here because you believe your faith can help these people. How deliciously naive you are, priest." That was a nice little aside. That is something that I like that this game is doing. Rather than just having a straight line to follow, or a direct line to follow, even if it's a Waverly line. Locked. The director's office was probably our best chance for finding a staff keycard, though. Mina, we keep bumping into each other. What a coinky-dink, meeting you all the way up here. That is also true horror. Low batteries in the controller and the word coinky-dink. Da-Hyeun, are you stalking me or something? Well, aren't you just a little ray of pitch black? Besides, that's no way to talk to the one person who can open that door. Wait, you can get me in there? You think that lock's keeping me out? Nancy freaking true! So, what do you want this time? You see, I'm having a real crisis right now. Can't seem to remember why I'm here. Everything's all jumbled. I know I was just making funny of Swiss cheese memories, so this is, totally awkward. You know Save Hospital pretty well, right? So, what do you say? Come on, help a sister out. I do this, and you open that door for me. Deal? My word's as good as gold. Later, Tater. Da-Hyeun used to keep me company when I came here for updates on Young-Ho's status. Why does my shadow seem confused about that? Wait, is this the file room? Go to file room. Why was Da-Hyeun here? No. Dang. Dang it, I really need to use that vending machine. What? Hello? This is the place. Da-Hyeun used to wait with me right here. This is the second time we've met Da-Hyeun's ghostly form. She showed up at one point in the school and basically bullied us into progress. And her spirit is just sort of hanging around being a mean girl. And like you've seen. Don't worry, Mina. I'm sure everything's going to be okay. Sable Hospital's one of the best in Seoul. We were unable to identify any physical trauma or disturbances that could be associated with his condition. It seems that Young-Ho has simply fallen into a deep state of unconsciousness. A coma, if you will. We'll be monitoring his vitals for any changes. I'm very sorry, but we've done all we can at this point. Nina, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, Eunice Park, right? Can you help me schedule an appointment with Dr. Choi? Da-Hyun. Didn't you have an appointment with him today? Oh, about that. I missed our meeting. Really needed to be there for Mina today. Taking the news about Young-Ho pretty hard. Okay, I understand. Since we have a number on file, how about I just text you a few time slots at work? Sounds good to me. Da-Hyun. Did you miss something important just to stay with me? Or can I find out more information about the hospital's patients? Oh, now is file room. Why did I think I could use that busted-ass vending machine? Why did I think that? That's literally the opposite of what I can do. Ah! Just let me hack these papers. This file belongs to Da-Hyeun. Looks as though she came here quite often. Clinical assessment has concluded the patient may be exhibiting symptoms stemming from acute psychological trauma. Regular psychotherapy treatments recommended to identify causes and mitigate troubling behavior. Dr. Choi. What? This can't be right. Thorough psychiatric evaluations have revealed the patient is suffering from PTSD as a result of interpersonal childhood, emotional, and physical trauma. I swear to God, game. You would better not. The patient is prescribed antidepressant medication and further counseling sessions. Childhood trauma? She was shouldering this burden the entire time and never mentioned it even once? What happened to you, Da-Hyeun? I have got my eye on you, game. Guess what? As soon as you walked away, it all came rushing back to me. I was totally supposed to meet you here. Silly me, right? No, I know the real reason you're here, Da-Hyeun. Why does it look like someone just pissed on your bonfire? Da-Hyeun, you have an appointment. You're here to see Dr. Choi. Ring any bells? Dr. Choi. Isn't he a psychotherapist? No, I couldn't be here for that. No, you don't know why I'm really here. Came to this hospital for you. Stuck here for hours listening to you cry over Young-ho. I'm not the one who needs counseling. And that didn't happen. Deep breath. We continue. Da-Hyeun, I didn't even say that. Don't be a victim! She left the paper on the floor, and there's her exam. Generally speaking, it is my opinion, and the opinions of many, many others, that if you don't have to include that in your story, bloody don't! If you can use literally anything else, use literally anything else. You're not emotionally equipped to be dealing with writing about that. What the hell, game? The director left the card in his coat. This'll probably work with the elevators here. Father Minsu, I found the hospital director's staff card. We can ride the elevators now. Wonderful work, Mina. I was just about to call you. I actually managed to find a card for myself as well. We can meet up again in the ward, God willing. Alright, see you there. There's a note on the director's desk. It's labeled with a patient's name, Da-Hyeun Lee. Everything matches Dr. Cho's report, so it was all true. Well, it's Da-Hyun's decision if she wants to share anything. And mine for reading it. Cool. I'm gonna have a snack, and I'm gonna save, and we're gonna go raid someone because I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. Cool. Here you go. Who are we gonna go say hello to? I don't know. Does anybody have any suggestions? I've got. There's probably people who are online. Let's go say hello to Moo, because we like Moo. Moo keeps rating us, and Moo is a lovely person. She did an emote that I keep mentioning. Where are we? This one. Aww, Peng is dreaming of lovely kisses. What did I say we were going to do? Oh, it's my day off tomorrow, so come back tomorrow where we're going to be starting a new game that is a good game, I'm assured. And then Wednesday is Pokemon. Yeah! Tune in next time for that. And until next time, goodbye!